Earth's Multidimensional University. May 8, 2015. Our dearly beloved volunteers to assist Gaia. We, the Arcturians and your galactic family, wish to share with you today our perceptions of the energy field surrounding dearest Gaia as of this day of May 7, 2015. Just as Suziel had to wait in the shallows while her computer crashed, all humanity has been waiting in the shallows while many secret transitions are occurring. These changes are beyond the perception of many of our volunteers wearing Earth vessels in this now. However, your higher dimensional expressions of self are fully aware of these transitions and are slowly and safely transmitting that information to you. From our higher perspective, we can perceive what is helpful for you to know and what would only confuse your already complicated and difficult 3D life. We do remind you that all the information you need is available. All you need do is to expand your awareness to consciously embrace your higher dimensional expressions of self. Then you can merely download the information you need into your multidimensional mind. We say your multidimensional mind because that mind is the translating device for all your light language messages. Basically, a light language message is one that arises in the fifth dimension and beyond. When you, meaning your higher dimensional expressions, observe that the you who is wearing an earth vessel are ready to receive higher dimensional information, a light language transmission is sent into your multidimensional mind. Once that message is sent into your multidimensional mind, it waits for your 3D consciousness to expand into the higher fourth and/or fifth dimensions so that you can receive that transmission. There is a process of translation that occurs with the reception of a light language message, as it is not based on sequential time. Therefore, to receive these messages you will need to meditate in some manner to expand your consciousness into your higher brain waves, while you remain consciously connected to your 3D consciousness. You all receive these messages while in your deepest sleep, but they often become forgotten or greatly distorted when you awake. Therefore, a manner in which you can remember how to consciously perceive and translate your light language messages is to write down your dreams as soon as you awake. Because your symbolic language is based on memories and experiencing of your current physical incarnation, you all have a personal manner of translating your symbolic language into 3D language. For example, water primarily means some type of emotion. However, if you love swimming, water would have a very different meaning than if you almost drowned and are afraid of swimming. In other words, the more you are conscious of your emotional reactions to your entire life, including forgotten childhood experience, the more easily you can translate your light language messages into third-dimensional thinking. Also, your third-dimensional, sequential thinking is inadequate for effective translation of the light language messages that we are sending you on a regular basis. Then, because you are unable to consciously receive and translate these myriad messages, you may feel alone or even abandoned. We do not want our brave emissaries to third-dimensional Earth to feel abandoned. Hence, we are sending you this message. The changes in your physical reality are occurring faster and faster. That is faster to your third-dimensional perception. The truth is that it is not just your third-dimensional world changing. What is actually occurring is that your third-dimensional world is returning to its higher dimensional expressions. You, our beloved, grounded ones, are coming home. We happily remind you again that you have never left your higher dimensional realities. From beyond time, your multidimensional self sent down a spark of your multidimensional essence and implanted it into a human earth vessel. You are not that earth vessel. You are wearing that earth vessel. Therefore, your return home is much like going to your closet and deciding to replace your 3D clothing with that wonderful multidimensional suit that you were born with. Unfortunately, somewhere along your 3D life, that multidimensional suit got lost in the closet. In fact, it likely got lost in your childhood closet. We remember that when Suziel was a child she shoved everything into her closet, as it was the easiest way to clean up her room. You, our dear volunteers to assist Gaia, have to take your present, dense, 3D vessel, to assist Gaia to clean up her closet. You see, even though you could have chosen any form you wanted, but Because it was humans who made the mess, you needed to wear a human form. Think back to your own childhood. If a sibling or friend made a mess, would you want to have to clean it up? No, you would not. For that reason, many of you may not want to clean up the mess that other humans made, but that is exactly what you volunteered to do. Please realize that the humans who created this mess were not connected to their higher expressions of self. In fact, some were clones, and others were a wolf in sheep's clothing. Just as you, our dear emissaries to Earth, are members of our galactic and celestial family who are wearing a physical Earth vessel, there are those who are members of the draconian and other power over others galactic families. They are wearing Earth vessels in the same manner as you are wearing an Earth vessel. However, whereas you report to us, the power within galactic and celestials, there are others who report to their power over others galactic family. You may or may not be aware that there was a very long galactic war that waged in the third and lower fourth dimensions. This war has been over for ages of your years, but was transferred onto Earth when many of the draconian troops returned to Earth. Being of dinosaur ancestry, the draconians believed that Earth as their home. After all, they thought, dinosaurs were one of the first inhabitants of your current cycle of reality on Gaia. Fortunately for Gaia, there were many cycles preceding your currently known reality in which peace and love ruled Earth. As we have said before, Gaia is an exceptionally brave soul, for she took on the great challenge of being a planet based on the operating system of polarities, separation and free will. Having the free will to choose to live within the polarity of light/power within or the polarity of dark/power over has created a reality in which there are extremely different versions of reality. These different versions of life forms fought with each other, coexisted with each other, and had eras of great darkness or eras of great light. Because of the separation that occurs in a polarized reality, these eras of darkness and of light appear to be separate cycles where power over others reigned or where power within self. From our perception in the higher dimensions, we rejoiced with you during the eras of light and attempted to assist you during the eras of darkness. You, the humans of Earth, chose to incarnate on Gaia because these extreme polarities of life could greatly facilitate your advancement into the light. Unfortunately, you could also become lost in the darkness and spend many incarnations on the wheel of reincarnation. As many of you know, this wheel is closing because the third and lower fourth dimensional expressions of Gaia are in the process of curling up into the higher dimensions. Just as many of Gaia's leaves and flowers curl back into themselves before they drop from the tree, Gaia's lower frequencies will curl up into themselves before they drop off her planet. The 3D school of cause and effect is closing. Actually, Earth's third-dimensional school of polarity and separation is transmuting into Earth's multidimensional university of unity with the One. You can all graduate into this multidimensional university, if you choose. Remember that Gaia is a free will planet. Therefore, you have free will to decide to stay the course and complete your studies in power over or power within third-dimensional individuality. However, you will eventually need to find another 3D matrix on another planet. Dear Gaia has waited as long as she can to allow her humans the time to remember their multidimensional self. Her plants are ready to transmute into their fifth-dimensional expression, her animals are ready, even her elements are ready. Most important, Gaia's planetary body can no longer tolerate the damage that humanity has caused against the very planet that has given them as a school for life. We applaud those of you who have decided to remain on dear Gaia to assist with her transmutation into her higher dimensional self. One of the ways that you are assisting Gaia is by transmuting her curriculum from mastering individuality and free will to mastering unity consciousness to return to the One. All of you, our emissaries to Earth, have faced many upheavals in your life, but you stayed your course to fully remember who you are. We wish to tell you that we, too, remember who you are. Because you are walking the path that you chose before you took this incarnation, you will find that which you have sought. Most of all, you will find yourself. We, your galactic family, hold that vision in our hearts. The Arcturians and your galactic family. Channeled by Suzanne Lee. www.suzanneleephd.blogspot.com